The first sign of end of times is the destruction of the family as an institution that is fundamentally destabilized today under many reasons. I don't need, the old folks don't know anything anymore. Times have changed. I don't need to seek wisdom from my parents. To not being kind to parents. To severing connection with siblings and others for silly stuff and Mickey Mouse issues. And we go on. To not want to delay marriage so we don't form a family because I need to get a house and 3 PhDs and 2 cars before I do that. Because the perfect one who memorized the Quran according to 7 different riwayat, and Al-Bukhari, Muslim, Al-Tirmidhi, Al-Nasa'i has not yet shown up. So I'm not getting married. To many other things that people do in order to destabilize the basic unit the Prophet ﷺ mentioned as a nucleus of society. We are living, ladies and gentlemen, today in the most dramatic dismantling of the family as a social and religious institution in recorded human history from Adam alayhi salatu wassalam. The nuclear family, mother, father, children, bound by religious covenant. In Islam, we don't look at family as a social utility. It's a religious thing. Marriage is not a social utility. It's an act of worship in Islam. And since it's an act of worship, your ancestors understood that sabr is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. But if it's not an act of worship, then what's the point for being patient? What's the point for selfless contribution? Why? This family that the Prophet ﷺ speaks about, that was once considered irreducible unit of every community, every society, every civilization, is today statistically the minority household. Children are increasingly raised without fathers, and sometimes technically or practically without parents, because we've outsourced them to Instagram and TikTok to raise them, and YouTubes, because we're busy. Then we wonder why we are not related to the next generation at all, because we aren't. Because family is what you put into it, and if you don't put into it, it's not going to give you. It's not going to resemble you, except by outward. Grandparents today live alone and die alone. Grandparents, your source of wisdom and unconditional love without much directions. Parents give directions and tarbiyah. Grandparents give unconditional love, direction. But today we keep them living alone and dying alone because we don't have time for them. The multi-generational household, which was the norm for virtually all human history, has been replaced by atomized individuals connected by screens and separated by highways. This is not merely a sociological trend that you are witnessing today. It is a religious and spiritual catastrophe, because the family is not merely a convenient social arrangement, it's a primary school. It's a primary school of love, it's a primary school of mercy, it's a primary school of knowledge, it's a primary school of selflessness, it's a primary school of positive contribution, it's a primary school of sharing, it's a primary school of caring. Family is a school. Not just that, in the old days, I have to say, when they cooked, they did it with dhikr. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, they're doing that. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. From my mother and from my father, I became a lover of Rasulullah and Sayyidina Ali. The family is not just a social unit, my dear beloved. It's a place where you learn sacrifice. It's a place where you learn values. It's your first school. It's your primary school, in fact. It is where human beings first learn that they are not the center of the story, but they're part of the story. When families collapse, the school of selfless love collapses. And therefore, society and then civilizations collapse. Because you can't, it's no longer sustainable.